Hey, this is David Benjamin from HealthyWildFree.com. Today I'm really excited to share with you some insightful information that I just discovered that I don't know has been discovered yet in terms of health, wellness, and more importantly, longevity. And this information I'm going to share with you today, we know it's healthy, but I found a commonality specifically with this fruit nut oil that is tied to the longevity of the blue zones, which are the 5 longest living cultures on planet Earth currently. So those are in Greece, Italy, Japan, Costa Rica, and Loma Linda, California. So these 5 cultures, just to kind of recap what blue zones are and the valuable traits that they all have in common, are they have a strong sense of community in their lives. That's like a purpose sort of thing. They have a faith in God or a higher power. They have a healthy whole food based diet. They're active and move often, and they get high quality, adequate rest or sleep. So that's really important to keep in mind when it comes to blue zones. And as I started researching a bit more, I, out of curiosity, researched and I wonder, just out of curiosity, how many of these cultures utilize olive oil. And it turns out that 60% of blue zones utilize olive oil, but it's just not any olive oil that you can go and pick up at the store. And I'll get to that in this video because we have to talk about quality and understanding labels and all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna go really in depth here, and this has literally been a years in the making video, so stick with me. So I discovered that 60% of these cultures utilize olive oil. And I've known that olive oil is healthy, and after doing the research, and I can just kind of recap that real quick for you, specific research. So first things first, just a little bit of a backstory. So I used to live in Dearborn, Michigan. Dearborn, Michigan is the most concentrated Middle Eastern population in the entire U.S. So all these Middle Eastern cultures congregate there and immigrate to this city and this area in Metro Detroit. And what I found during that decade of living there was that I tried all these different Middle Eastern cuisines and restaurants, and obviously olive oil is everywhere. And what I came to learn is that there's dirty secrets in the olive oil industry. And what I learned was that in the olive oil industry, and I learned this from restaurants and entrepreneurs and people that import this stuff and work with these companies, is that they actually mix olive oil, believe it or not, with vegetable oils, things like canola oil and sunflower oil and things like that. These are rancid, oxidized oils that quite literally clog your arteries and cause inflammation, which is quite literally the exact opposite of what olive oil does. So it's vitally important to understand quality of olive oil, and I'm going to recommend what I believe to be the best quality olive oil in the market at the end of this video, so stick with me. So that's vitally important. So I want to share, first things first, that's really important to know, but then I want to share just 3 quick key benefits of olive oil. So number 1, it's heart protective. Olive oil is high in oleic acid, and it is a heart protective agent. It's anti-inflammatory, rich in antioxidants, and healthy fats. So I guess if we were to break down the nutritional components of olive oil, the really 3 main benefits are high in healthy fats, it is high in antioxidants, and it's basically just anti-inflammatory in general. So it's healthy fats and healthy antioxidants, and it's anti-inflammatory, and it has an anti-inflammatory effect. So it's heart protective with oleic acid. It maintains healthy blood pressure levels. It's anti-inflammatory as a whole with oleic acid once again, and oleocanthal, which is comparable quite literally to the drug ibuprofen. And then it's also neuroprotective. So there's studies that show with mice that it actually helps to clear up plaque in the brain. So one of the things you have to understand is that in our society, the number 1 and 2 and 3 causes of death are, number 1 is really, it's arguable, but some of the top 3 causes of death are heart disease and neurodegenerative disease and cancer, right? So heart disease is actually number 1. And the plaque builds up in our arteries. So olive oil quite literally is anti-inflammatory, so it reduces that inflammation, but then the antioxidants and the acids and things in olive oil actually help to clear up that plaque, both in the arteries, which is the heart, and in the brain. So think neurodegenerative disease right here, and then think arterial disease and or cardiovascular disease right here. These are 2 big energy, mitochondrial, energy-rich centers of the body that produce a lot of energy and require a lot of resources. So olive oil with the healthy fats that support the health, our brain is mostly fat. Our cardiovascular system requires healthy fat as well. And then the anti-inflammatory effects, and then the clearing of the plaque. It helps to maintain homeostasis in the brain and in the cardiovascular system. And it's incredibly anti-inflammatory. So olive oil is just incredibly rich, healthy. It can be used both externally and internally. One thing you need to know is that olive oil, because of its fat and antioxidant content, it is best used raw. So taking olive oil and pouring it on salads raw, or on veggies, or adding it into making a veggie dip or something like that, it's best used raw. So just don't cook it. And topically, you can use it on your skin, in your hair. Many people in Middle Eastern cultures put it in their hair to hydrate and moisturize their scalp and their hair. And look at Middle Eastern women, their hair is just incredibly healthy. So healthy fats are great for beauty, but also great for the brain, the heart, the cardiovascular system, the hair, skin, nails, anti-inflammatory, removing plaque, all of these things. Just use it raw. So one additional thing I want to share with you, this brand here, Kasandrinos Olive Oil, is and I don't know if you can see it, it's a product of Greece, okay? So it's a Greek product, it's imported from Greece. It's extra virgin olive oil. So what's important to understand is it's extra virgin and organic, okay? So if it's not extra virgin, that means that they're not cold pressing the olives, and these are processed beforehand, and then they just mix whatever they have, basically. You want extra virgin olive oil because it's cold pressed, meaning there's no heating that corrupts the fat and antioxidant content in the olive oil. So that's vitally important to get extra virgin olive oil. And then obviously organic as well, as it's not grown with pesticides and things like that. But what you really need to know, and why I highly recommend Kasandrinos olive oil, which is priced very comparably, in a very comparable manner compared to all other olive oils in the health food store, is that Kasandrinos olive oil is organic and imported from Greece. And one thing you need to know is that organic standards in Greece are far higher than in the US. EU, or European organic standards, are much better than here in the US. So what I have found is that Kasandrinos olive oil, this right here, extra virgin, non-GMO, certified organic, certified non-GMO, all that kind of stuff, is incredibly pure and incredibly healthy. And I've been using it, and I absolutely love the taste. It's incredibly pure, it's incredibly rich, it has a really great color to it, it has a really great smell. It's a rich, healthy olive oil, and I can just tell because I've had a lot of different olive oils from all over the Middle East in my life, over a decade span of my life, which is why I recommend Kasandrinos olive oil. So I'm going to link that up below. Olives are fruits, so this is a fruit nut, or it's a fruit oil, fruit oil, and it's incredibly healthy. So check out Kasandrinos olive oil today. This is, I guess you would call it a blue zone olive oil, a Greek product, organic, certified non-GMO, extra virgin. Checks all the boxes for quality. If you're a purist like me, this is what you want to get. So check it out below. Hopefully this adds value to your life. Add it to your salads. It's delicious. And your brain, your heart, your inflammatory response, your plaque reduction, and then your hair, skin, and nails, and all these things that in your life that resonate health and that radiate beauty will benefit from this olive oil. So check it out below. Enjoy the rest of your day. Please like, favorite, comment, and share this video. Leave any questions you have below. I'm more than happy to answer those questions, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.